Hello, Greenville Nissan. This is Coach Tina from Phone Ninjas with your January 2018 monthly video review. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some numbers from last month. All right, guys, we kind of have an assortment of things on this board here. We're kind of covering everything from red to green. Let's start at the beginning for our greeting. Remember to begin every call with a strong, complete greeting. Have an opening line. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for calling. Always identify your dealership. Remember, people call a lot of dealerships when they're looking for a vehicle. Make sure they remember who you are. Identify yourself and end with, how may I help you? Qualifying. We're having a little difficulty here as well. Remember, there are two ways to qualify. If your caller knows exactly what they're looking for, they've seen a specific vehicle, go to the specific script. That's a really nice vehicle. We've actually had a few calls on that already today. That's excitement and urgency. If they're unsure, they just want a good quality vehicle, somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000. Then go to the generic script. Ask your caller 3 to 5 closed-ended questions. Sometimes I hear 2, sometimes only 1, or you ask questions, but they're not closed-ended questions. Do you prefer lighter or darker shades? Cloth or leather? Two-door or four-door? Navigation or no navigation? Any question can be qualifying when using the closed-ended either-or format. Then go for contact information. Once you've completed qualifying, let your caller know it could take 10 minutes. Use your inventory as leverage when asking for contact information. Then also use the closed-ended format. Are you calling from home or work? And that number is. How do I spell your last name? And your first name is. If your caller is looking for a specific car, take this opportunity to open that funnel, discuss other vehicles, have a plan B ready. In case the vehicle they're calling about has been sold, be ready to offer another one in its place. Selling the appointment. When asking for that appointment, remember when is the keyword. Always ask with authority. When are you more available? Now or later today? Offer choices. 3:15 or 4:45. Which works best for you? Objections. We'll ask 3 times. Don't forget your tentative appointment. It gets really busy down here, and the last thing I'd want is for you to have to stand around waiting for a product specialist. Let's go ahead and pick a tentative time. And if for some reason you can't make it, we can always reschedule. Also go to the bottom of your script, objection techniques. There's one there for every situation. Become familiar with them. Be ready to use them when you need them. If your caller has a vehicle they're looking to trade in, bring excitement to that vehicle. That sounds like just the type of vehicle our used car manager would like to have on our lot. When is the last time you had that vehicle professionally appraised? That's where we need to start. Then go for your appointment. Closure. As important as it is for you to know who you're speaking to when you're gathering contact information, make sure your caller knows who you are. You want them to come in specifically asking for you when they're ready to buy that vehicle, not the first salesperson they see, but you. Do you have a pencil handy? I have some important information for you to write down. Write this down, please. Then spell your last name, say your first name, my direct dial number is, and I'm going to send you an email. Should I send that to your home or work email address? Have more than one way to reach your caller. If you've set that appointment, reconfirm the appointment time. Ask for a courtesy call in case they're running early or late. Directions. Some people are not ending with directions. Get into the habit of every single call ending it with clear visual directions. Even if your caller has been there in the past, reconfirm that information. Refresh the directions in their head. How did you hear about dealership? Do you know where we're located? Where will you be coming from? Okay, guys, right here we have 6 calls waiting to be reviewed out of 20. That's a nice job, but we want to see this at 0. For the e-leads, there are 3. Jack, you have 2, and Chuck, you have 1. Let's look down here. We did take a little drop. We were at 3.05. We fell to 2.53. We can quickly turn this around by following along with our script. We will get this board beautifully green. All right, over here, we're blue, they're gray. We're pretty close. Nice job, guys, but we want to be above this line. All right, we want to eventually be coming straight across a nice flat line. This is the only time a flat line is going to be a good line. All right, let's look up here at another report. I know I'm kind of long-winded, but I want to make sure you guys get all of the information. All right, we set 5 appointments. 5 calls were poor, 9 were below average, 4 average, 5 above, and 2 excellent. Great job, but 14 of these calls need to be over here in front of this line. The other issue we're having is right here. We offlined 13 calls. Remember, it's always best to keep your caller on the line, collect the information, and go for your appointment rather than to offline that call. I just thought of something. I should be able to get you that information right now. Place your caller on hold, collect the information, come back. Thank you for holding. Based on our inventory, we have great availability. And speaking of availability, when are you more available? Now or later today? Remember, keep your caller on the line. All righty, let's look at our certification. We are currently at a 30%. Great job. We're moving up. Last month we were at 25, so great work. We are shooting for 50%. We are heading in the right direction, everyone. All right, down here we can see that there are only 2 people completely certified. You guys are getting close, but we need to see everybody completely green. Please take the time to go to your dashboard, watch the videos, take the short test that follows, keep 100% up to date with all of your phone techniques. The better the call, the more appointments we are going to set. All right, let's come back up here. I want to share that since our score changed, our ranking changed as well. In December, we were number 122. We fell 41 places to 163. We are going to quickly turn this around. You guys are awesome, and by just keeping that script handy, following along, just read through it when you have a chance, and it will stick with you. All right, let's come here and take a visit to the parts department. All right, guys, right here, we have a lot of red coming through here. But thank you to everyone for reviewing their calls. Awesome job. Great work with your greeting and qualifying contact information. Remember, before checking on the availability of your caller's part, take the opportunity to ask for their contact information. Remember, I can help with that. It may take a few moments to research this for you. Are you calling from home or work? And that number is, how do I spell your last name correctly? And your first name is. One moment, please, and I may be able to get you that information right now. This is the perfect opportunity to gather that information before sharing any pricing or availability. And over here, remember, we're always going to do availability before pricing. Closure. Remember to ask for your order. Ask about installation. Will you be installing your part, or would you like us to install it for you? All right, because we also dropped a little here from a 2.9 to a 2.65. Not a big drop, but we want to be going this way. We want to be heading upward with our calls. All right, guys. Awesome job. Whoops, I'm in the wrong thing. Let's come back up here. All right, guys, super job. Remember, I want to see every one of you in the Perfect Call contest. There's an amazing all expense paid trip to Hawaii out there, and that's a chance with every perfect call will get you entered into that contest, and I really want to see one of you win. All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I will talk to you next month.